Hi everybody, it's Jill Blanchett with Green Thumb Stampers. I am still down here creating today. I'm using up the pieces and parts from the other videos and turning them into new one. Adding on to them is what I'm doing. Today's technique is a newbie for me, so go easy on me. If you're going to comment, go easy on me because I'm new to this. So I will get you started and show you what we're doing. Okay, I am going to build off from the last couple weeks worth of videos. We're going to use the flowers that we created with the blending brushes where we tapped on a couple different colors of ink to make the variation of the flower. So we're going to build on this, and I'm going to replicate this idea. This back here is a water brush with ink from the lid of the pad. Today we're going to build on that idea with some of the embossing paste. So we're going to put a little bit of our embossing paste onto our silicone mat. And I might need more than that for what I'm trying to do, but we will see. And then we're going to take our soft pastel, and I'm going to use I think I'm going to try and use the Poppy Parade and hope it's not too dark. So we're going to take the stick and we're just going to scrape some of the chalk off into the embossing paste. And then we're going to just take our palette knife and blend that in, back and forth, and that will change the color of the paste. Now that's a little bit oranger than I would like, so I'm going to scrape a little bit more in and mix it up a little more. And I think because my flower that I created, I'm going to do one more little bunch. The flower that I created is a light color. I wanted this to be a little bit darker to be underneath, but I didn't want it really dark. So I'm just going to stop with this. Gonna get that off there. So you see I just got the embossing paste and I'm scraped the powder into there. Alright, so I'm trying this another way. I've got my stuff all mixed up. I used a different knife. I've tried all the different knives to give an idea of which one I want to use, and now I'm back with this knife. So you've got your paper, and then you're just, I don't know how to spread it real good, so I am just going to go like this and give it some random swipes across my page. I'm trying to do the back and forth, and my knife is not allowing me to. And now granted, probably needs lots of practice. And I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I've got a lot of paste left, so I'm going to do it on a couple more pieces of paper too. So while I'm at it, I'm going to show you the different knives as well that I still have out here. So we'll try, this was like the flat spreader one. We'll try, kind of looks like and I got just card fronts now. So this one looks like it's going to be spreading it a little bit thinner. I kind of like that look. And I'm going to leave this on a little bit thicker also. Let me try and get one down there at the bottom, since I put my knife down there. I kind of like this knife though. Let's go to the other knife, the long flat one that I was originally starting with. Now a couple tips for the embossing paste. You will want to make sure that you store it back in like the bag that it came in, or a Ziploc kind of bag. screw the lid on tightly. It will dry out. I didn't need to put that extra one. It will dry out in the container if you just put the lid on and put it in your drawer. It will dry out. You will open it and be saddened that it is no longer. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to see how it spreads. So keep it in the bag or in the container that it came in. Screw the lid on tight, or put some like saran wrap between the lid and the paste. And this one is just ick. That will help keep it from drying out. Then when you are using it, be sure to get this into water to rinse it off right away. So otherwise it will dry, and it's going to dry. See, it's already drying on my, well, you can't see my paper over there. It's already drying on my items. So my silicone mat and my knives, they need to immediately, if you're going to use this, put it into water right away so that it doesn't dry on there. And if you're using like a mask, it will fill in the holes and it'll turn into cement. All right, this is the first one that I did. And we're going to go with that. It's the full card that I made. I do have all the little other swooshy ones where I use the different palettes sitting off to the side to dry. Know that you will need to let this dry for a little bit before you can do anything else with it. And then from there, we're just going to take the pieces and parts that we had from a couple weeks ago and glue them down and fill in around this. So I need to give you a little disclaimer on this embossing paste. I am not an expert, obviously, user of it. I am new to a lot of the same things that I show you, like using this technique that I tried right here. That was kind of an epic fail, but I am showing you how it works, or how I think it works, and going from there. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate up this card, glue it all down, and then I will add in the finished product to show you how it ended up after I get it all together. Alright, so this is how it ended up. Here's the card I was modeling it after, and here's how it ended up. And as I said, I'm not an expert on all this stuff. I am learning. I'm trying just like you guys do. So I hope that you give this a try. But a lesson learned is I got that on pretty thick. It's going to take a little bit longer to dry when it gets on really thick. I like the heaviness, and the some of it's real thin, some of it's on heavier. I really like that. And it's just going to be getting used to which, like, palette knife and the strokes kind of thing that you're going to use. So I hope that you give it a try. Don't let me scare you away. Like I say, I just tried this for the first time with the chalks and the paste. So I really like it, and we'll see what brings on the next try.